A mother in Georgia just wants her mentally disabled son kept safe, but she alleges the state agency responsible for his care didn't do its job.
Casey Christopher has a severe form of autism. For nearly a decade, he's been in the custody of the Georgia Department of Human Services and lived in a state-contracted group home. During that time, Christopher has run off dozens of times and been returned. But when he escaped again in June of 2025, instead of bringing him to his caretakers, police arrested him.
Investigative reporter Andy Perotti uncovers the reason this man with mental disabilities spent nearly 3 weeks in a county jail and speaks to advocates about his detainment.
Casey Christopher, you know you're missing right now, right?
You're looking at an arrest disability advocates say should never have happened.
They got you was missing. How you been, dude?
I've been all right.
Clayton County Police picking up Casey Christopher this past June. The 27-year-old is diagnosed with severe autism. His legal guardian, the Georgia Department of Human Services.
I've actually been looking for him for days. He's been missing, and he walked away from a group home, so.
This is the Jonesboro home he wandered away from, run by Bright Star Homes and Services, a provider contracted by the state to care for people with developmental disabilities. Shirley Christopher is Casey's mom.
This is an ongoing situation for 9 years. 9 years of his life.
Casey!
In May 2025, we uncovered Casey had wandered away from Bright Star multiple times over the past few years.
Bright Star needs to know how to keep this guy in his damn house.
Come on, Casey, let's go, man. Come on, Casey. Come on.
Less than a month after that story aired, he escaped from Bright Star again. Every one of these officers knows Casey.
Because we're just trying to figure out how this continues to happen. Because this is the third time that I know of, and I know it's been several times before.
6 days after this incident, police found him missing again.
You all right?
This time, instead of returning Casey to his group home, they take him to the Clayton County Jail.
You'll probably be out later on this afternoon. Back in time to watch TV with everybody else.
But he wasn't taken back to his group home. Casey spent 19 days behind bars. His alleged crime, court records show it was for failing to appear for a court hearing to face misdemeanor assault allegations against a Bright Star employee. Rena Harris is with the Georgia Council on Developmental Disabilities. Who ultimately was responsible for making sure he made that court hearing?
The provider is responsible for making sure he gets to his appointment, so the provider would be responsible.
Should Casey have ever been taken to jail?
Casey should not have been held responsible for missing the court date because he couldn't have gotten himself there in the first place.
While behind bars, a judge dismissed Casey's case, ruling him incompetent to stand trial. When he got out, it wasn't a DHS representative who picked him up, it was his own family.
Remember when we went up to that little house up there? You want to go back up there?
Tell me about that moment.
It was beautiful because I was so worried about him. All I could do was hold him.
You went to jail. What was that like?
It was no fun at all.
It was no fun at all?
It's not a holding cell for special needs. When he has a family that's wanting him, fighting for him.
Shirley says she's been trying to regain custody of Casey for years. She says a judge placed him in the state's care after Casey ran away from her dozens of times about a decade ago. Since he's been back with her, Shirley claims Casey hasn't left her side. What's it like being back with your mom?
I love it.
You love it? Bright Star and the Department of Human Services declined to answer questions about Casey's case. The agency sending this emailed response. It is bound by law to act to protect the privacy of the people we serve. As such, we are unable to comment.
What do you want to do? You gonna talk to Daddy?
While Shirley isn't Casey's legal guardian, she has no plans to return him to the state's custody.
They have failed my son. He wasn't safe.
And walking out here, some people might hurt you out here, man.
I have no doubt that my son needs to be with his family. That's what he wants.
I know you want to go back with your parents, buddy.
According to emails we obtained, the state of Georgia has no plans to return Christopher to Bright Star.
We also reached out to the judge who previously presided over Christopher's guardianship. He declined to comment.